Hello, this is Yule Hannah. I'm just going to have a little chat occasionally with my clients and prospective clients, but this is good information for anybody that is interested in cruising or wants to be a part of the cruise thing that's going on. The first thing is um, if you have to go to the airport, if you're going to use the airport, one of the things we've just recently discovered that is amazing to me is the TSA pre-check. If you've not gone to get the TSA pre-check number, then I really recommend you do. We got it at Staples, and it's like $78 for 5 years. It cut our time in line going through the checkpoint by more than half. And I'm always stopped because I have all these artificial parts. I've got two artificial hips and one artificial knee, so I'm always stopped. But even with that, it really made our time getting through the gate into the terminal a lot quicker. So definitely recommend that you get your TSA pre-check, and it will go on all of your flight tickets, and it's just a number that there's no card or anything, but as you add it into your flight, it'll be printed on there. You just automatically go to the TSA line, and I tell you, it's great. Like I said, I'm just going to chat about a few things, and I'm going to do this pretty often. So, like I said, just some things that have come up that I want to talk about. The next thing is really about luggage. I just bought some new luggage recently. It was American Tourister, Samsonite, something, I don't know. But I have to tell you, a gorilla might not be able to break it, but the dock workers can. Unless you spend, well, I don't know, because I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money on luggage, but I really think it doesn't matter how much you spend on it, they're going to tear it up. So I wouldn't, put all the money in the bank on your luggage. I'd just buy some reasonably, looks like pretty sturdy luggage, and try to go with it until it won't work anymore, and then just go buy some more. I think you'd be better off to spend less money and replace it every once in a while than trying to buy real expensive stuff and it can get broken too. Anyway, that's that. There's big news for those of us that live around me, and in Oklahoma, in Texas, and Missouri, in this central area. Those of us that go to Galveston. Galveston is opening up big time. There's going to be a lot of things happen in the very near future, and for this next year, Carnival will be featuring 3 ships. They'll have the Breeze, which has been there for a long time, and the Dream, which also has been there. The Breeze is for short trips. The Dream is for more like 8-day trips. And then their brand spanking new ship is going to be there, the Jubilee, and it will be stationed right there in Galveston until further notice. And this all happened right at 24. So actually, even a month or two, I'd like December in 24. So that's Carnival. Princess is still has decided to have a presence in Galveston. They've had the Ruby Princess there. They'll be going to Alaska now, but the Regal Princess will be coming in, and it's a very fine ship too. So Princess will be there. Also, Disney, from about Thanksgiving until about the January 30th, I think their last cruise out is January 30th, will have the Disney Magic that will be in Galveston. So if you want to get on a Disney ship, you can do that. And Royal Caribbean has 2 ships that they will be featuring in Galveston. First one is the Voyager of the Sea, which is not a new ship, but once again, it's a pretty good one. But they've had the Allure of the Sea there, and the Allure is a wonderful ship, but one of its sister ships or cousin ships, the Harmony of the Sea, will be replacing it, and that's a wonderful ship. So you're going to want to probably get on that as soon as you can, and that will be happening this next year. In fact, the Harmony, we're going to be on the Harmony of the Sea in January ourselves. And finally, but certainly not the least of the bunch, is Norwegian is starting a presence. And right around the first of the year till about April 5th, I think will be the last cruise out. Norwegian Prima, which is one of their brand new ships, will be going out of Galveston, and you can get on that ship, and it's a wonderful ship. I think you really enjoy that. So we now have 5 cruise options and multiple ships in each option that you can go on out of Galveston. Of course, the Royal Caribbean has a brand new port that's functioning right now. There's another a rumor of another brand new port being built there. So things are happening in Galveston, and I think that you really want to be there. One of the things we like about Galveston is we can drive there. One of the things we don't like about Galveston is we have to drive there. And the biggest problem is, of course, going through Dallas and Houston, and it doesn't seem to matter what time you go through. It's just going to be horrendous traffic. So, that being said, that is probably your quickest route, is to go from Dallas through Houston and from Houston on into Galveston. But we found a route that we liked that avoids Dallas and Houston. Now, here's what you do. You know, it's longer. I'm just going to tell you straight out, it's longer. But I have so much stress going through those 2 cities. It's just a stress-free drive. At first, you go from Tulsa to Paris, Texas. So you stay on instead of cutting around and going through Atoka and on into Dallas that way. You just stay on the Indian Nations Turnpike and you go right out of Paris, Texas. From Paris, you go on to Lufkin, Texas, and at Lufkin, you need to make a decision. You can either go straight on from Lufkin, and you're going to go on the back side of Houston, which isn't terrible if you take. They have a toll road that goes through there. If you have a pike pass, you can just get on the toll road and take it over, but it's still really pretty hectic. The less stressful way is to go from Loveland to Beaumont, Texas, and then take Beaumont on into Galveston. You go and take the ferry across into Galveston proper. It adds a little time to your trip, but it's really pretty. The towns are really cute, and it's just a lot less stressful. I hope that you have plans for travel this summer. If you have not made plans for a cruise, then you can still call me. We might still be able to get you on a ship this summer. But the couple of things that I would like for you to focus on is, number one, if you want to go on a trip. A lot of people say, well, I want to go on a trip, but I don't want to go on a Carnival because it's all a party ship. Well, I think all of that has to do with when you go. Because if you go on any ship, but primarily Carnival, if you go on a cruise ship when kids are out of school, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be hectic, it's going to be crazy, it's going to be kids running up and down the halls, it's going to be screaming and yelling. If you go when kids are in school, chances are you're going to be in really great shape. It's not near the same kind of experience. But that's the same with Royal Caribbean or Princess or any of the ships. The best time to go, if you don't want chaos and gaiety, is to go when kids are in school. But there are a lot of people that have children that are school age, and a lot of school teachers that like to go on cruises. I have some suggestions for you. Number one, the fall break. Now, my daughter went on a cruise last fall break. Took a Disney ship out of Miami, and it was just a 4-day cruise. You can do that. You can take a 4-day cruise out of Galveston, as a matter of fact. So that's one opportunity. I have booked some clients that are going to take a trip just in that instance. Several of them are teachers. They're going to use that week to go on a cruise, just a little mini cruise. They're celebrating their 60th birthday, several of them. The next option coming up that you really want to consider is possibly either Thanksgiving or Christmas on a cruise ship, but one of my favorites is to be on the cruise ship New Year's Eve. It's a wonderful experience. There's 5, 6, 7, 8 parties going on at the same time with different kind of music at each one. There may be jazz, a big band at one, or rock and roll at one, country western at one, and they may have a steel band, and just all kinds of festivities going on, and balloons dropping and the whole 9 yards. It's a wonderful place to be New Year's Eve, and this would be the time to book that cruise. So if you're interested in that, you can always call me. 918-260-0193 is my phone number, or you can go Eulhanna, EUELLHANNA @gmail.com, and we'll get you guys fixed up real fast. So until the next one, this will be just the first of many, just kind of short little talks that I'm going to send out to my customers, my future customers, and I'll probably put it on Facebook too. Anyway, Eulhanna saying goodbye. We'll see you later.